What's up everybody and welcome back to Two Guys One Anime. My name is the Holy Apple and we are carrying on again with Final Fantasy XVI. So just to recap the last part, we fought off against Odin's disciple, kicked his ass. Odin then basically one-shot us, which is typical of Odin. Then he fought against Shiva, Shiva got kidnapped, and now we are doing side quests because, you know, time is of the urgency and everything like that. So we're just going to do these 3 side quests, and then if I have time, provided that nothing else happens, I'll just carry on with the main story. But I'm not 100% sure of that. Depends how long these side quests actually are.
Bloody hell, Clive. Not this again. Oh, ain't you got better things to do with your time?
That remains to be seen. August tells me he showed you a ring, and that the sight of it clearly upset you. Would you mind telling us why?
Come on, mate. Bottling it up ain't gonna help no one. If it weren't the ring, and it was something I said, then I'm sorry.
It was the ring, right? It brought back some unhappy memories, that's all. Memories better left forgotten.
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all rather leave behind, Blackthorn. But sometimes it helps to talk about them.
And sometimes it doesn't. Is that so hard to understand?
Don't be like that.
Fine. If it'll get you off my back. That ring you flashed was the work of Zoltan. We apprenticed together, back in the day.
You've never mentioned him before.
Why would I? Ain't seen him in decades, and the last time I did, we almost came to blows. The ring brought it all back. I could tell it was one of his the moment I saw it. Vast has improved, though. More than I thought possible. That thing's a work of art.
So it was a nice ring. Worth a few gil, maybe. What's it matter to you?
It matters because engraving metal's a nightmare, and I've got no bloody idea how he managed it. The fact is, I couldn't make anything even half that detailed.
So what? You're an armorer, not a jeweler.
I'm the Hideaway's master craftsman. I'm not stealing a living at some backwater village forge. My armor keeps you lot safe, and my swords keep you dangerous. As far as I'm concerned, every swing of my hammer's another blow struck in the name of our cause. So I put my heart and soul into my work. Because the curse breakers deserve better than second best. And I refuse to be shown up by the likes of Zoltan.
Very well. Why don't we go and pay him a visit? Learn his secret.
I doubt he'd be too happy to see me.
Then just this once. Make peace with being second best. Swallow your pride, and focus all your energies on the task at hand. Keeping the curse breakers armed and armored. Provided you can do that, you'll hear no complaints from me. But if you can't, and it's going to distract you, we need to do something about it.
What'd you say, Blackthorn? You know he's right. And it's not like you'll be going alone.
All right.
Magic. So, where do you reckon old what's-his-name is then? Zoltan, was it?
In Dravozd, my old village. He won't have left. He's the chief.
Dravozd, eh? That rings a bell. Not far from Tabor, right? Just north of the fields of Karava. Got that, Clive? Meet us at Dravozd as soon as you can, yeah? And I'll make sure Blackthorn don't get cold feet.
Good luck with that. I'll see you there.
Yeah, we'll get there eventually. We just got 101 other things to do first. And, yeah, I'm pretty sure Jill will be fine in the meantime. Okay, why do you want me hunting Morbols? I'm very curious about this.
Sid, do you recall the flowers I had you bring back to the yard?
Vaguely. Is something wrong?
I'm afraid so. I was able to get most of the Morganbeards to take root, but they rarely flower. I fear the soil here does not agree with them. However, I believe I have a solution.
I can't wait to hear it.
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbols. I know, but hear me out. Morbols are possessed of a highly choleric temperament. The fire which drives them appears to be maintained by an abundance of nutrient-rich ether drawn from their environs. I believe that by grafting a Morbol vine to a Morganbeard, The appendage's wealth of vigor-inducing nutrients might well stimulate the flower to bloom. The endeavor, I assure you, is scientifically sound. I simply need a vine to prove the theory.
And all you need is a single vine from an ordinary Morbol.
That is correct. A single vine. As for the Morbol, I fear ordinary may not suffice. But, as luck would have it, a most extraordinary specimen is rumored to haunt the swamps of Rosaria. Why, a notice concerning this very creature was only recently posted on the hunt board.
How timely.
Well, I shan't keep you any longer. I know you have much to do, as do I. Now, where did I put my watering can?
Yep, so another hunt. Just making this longer and longer and longer. I'll find out, well, he's basically just told me where it was. It was, Rosaria somewhere, but I'm pretty sure we will find it. I'll read the hunt board anyway, just to make absolutely sure, but there's also one more side quest down. So yeah, I thought I was another side quest. Tears of Mercy. Sounds fun. Alright, first and foremost, where is this hunt? What can you tell me about Morbol sightings? Okay, what's carrots got to do with anything? B rank, so it should be to the Whispering Waters of Rosaria. Marshes of the Three Reeds. Okay. So let me just have a quick look. So yeah, it's probably going to be there. Whispering Waters. Screw it. I'm just going to take it out now. Oh yeah, this definitely looks like a place. Can I grab this item before it starts? I can. Very good. Yearbook. Come on, Morbol. You disgusting... It's actually called Carrot. I don't know why it's called Carrot. But anyway. Yeah, bad breath.
Just any Morbol, could it? All right then.
On the bright side, that should hit a few times when it goes through them. It's just big enough for doing it. Lightning bolt. And lightning bolt. More lightning bolts. I was hoping to catch the thing, but never mind. That's a lot of health, I will give it that. Oh, it's doing that thing again. Maybe not, this is completely new. Then again, it has been very long since I've actually fought a Morbol, so maybe not. Maybe did it twice. I expected to do it 3 times, but never mind. The Morbol is just clumsy, if I'm going to be honest. I wasn't annihilated by status ailment, so that's something. No, it's not going to quite tick it all the way, but I'll just punch it to death. Nearly punched it to death. Close enough. Alright, that is the Morbol taken care of. I have 110,000 gil. Jesus Christ. Alright, Morbol flower. That's actually what I was more interested in getting. Tendril, obviously, for the quest.
That was definitely anything but ordinary. Now, let's get this vine back to the yard.
Yep, picking up this item, and that's exactly what I'm doing next. Because it should be improving my healing stuff. Alright, I've got your Morbol thing. What now?
Sid, I can't help but notice that your satchel is twitching in a most violent manner.
Here. It's your problem now.
What an amazing specimen. The flesh positively throbs with vitality. If I can successfully graft this to the Morganbeards... When I successfully graft this to the Morganbeards, I suspect the results will be immediate. I shall begin at once. It is just as I hoped. Witness how the Morganbeards have taken to the blighted soil. How they bloom with heretofore unseen vigor. Why, I dare say such a vine graft would yield similar results when applied to other specimens as well.
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
You've not only helped us, Sid, you've saved us. Do you recall the extract with which I provided you before? I took a moment to distill some more, but this time with the petals from the invigorated Morganbeards. And would you believe? Its potency has nearly doubled. You must accept this vial as thanks for your assistance. The rest, I shall give to Taya.
Stronger potions. Invigorated Morden build. Necessary further increase in the symbol potency. Yes. Max potency. I completely screwed that word up. I am not doing well. I think I have brain damage. Anyway, yeah. They last even longer now. Great. I don't even use them. Yeah. So that's all the potions maxed out now. I think literally Blacksmith Blues is going to be the final recipes for. I almost had his name and I completely forgot. The smith. Anyway, I imagine he'll got like the ultimate weapons and whatnot. Hopefully, anyway. What's your name? Blackthorn. I know it was Black something. I just didn't want to say Blacksmith because I knew that was wrong. Knock knock. What have you got for me?
Conk. Glory to Griga. There you are. And not a moment too soon.
What's happened?
Taya's busy working herself into an early grave. Since the arrival of her latest patient, she's refused to stop, even for a moment. I've tried offering to see to him in her stead, but she won't hear of it. Clive, she hasn't left the infirmary in days. She's pushing herself too hard. And if she doesn't rest soon, will you talk to her? Order her to her chambers if that's what it takes. Because if she keeps this up, I fear the hideaway will be without its best physica before too long.
I know better than to order Taya to do anything. But I'll speak to her.
Thank you. I pray you have better luck than I did.
I'm not going to re-enable the webcam because she's literally right there. So, yeah. What's up?
Taya, Rodriguez worried about you. And if what he says is true, then so am I. We all admire your dedication, but you do need to rest.
I will, when it's time. Until then, I'm staying put. We owe him that much.
Who is he?
Someone from my past. Someone who doesn't deserve to die alone. It won't be much longer. The crystal's curse has almost finished its work. If I had the tears, I could ease his passing. But without them, we've nothing that will touch the agony of those last few hours.
How would tears help this man?
Not my tears. Tears of mercy. Alicia. It's the only thing strong enough.
You wouldn't, Tyre. Surely. There must be something we can do for him.
Sometimes an easy death is the greatest kindness we can offer. You do well to remember that, Rodrigue.
I will. We have all the ingredients we need for Alicia Balwam. It needs to be fresh, though, so we rarely have much to hand. I can make the draft if you can bring me what we're missing.
Just tell me what you need.
There is a species of venom-weeping spider that lives in the forests of Norvent, near Lorbert's Pass. Bring me one of their eyes. Preserve it as best you can, but avoid contact with the tears. I'll make sure the other ingredients are ready before you return.
Thank you, Clive. I won't forget this.
Okay, goes to harvest an eyeball. Great. Slay a mightling for its eye. Interesting. I keep forgetting I don't need to run down there. I can literally just go from the map. Something I didn't learn right at the very start of the playthrough, but then I quickly learned it because very stupid not to do it. But anyway, where are these little spiders that need killing? They are quite a bit away. Oh well, I suppose I'm running through here. Alright then, little spiders. First, lightning bolt. Next, all of you are following me. And why not? Use it. We'll use Tides up here for good measure. Kamehameha! Why do these Mightlings have so much more health than everything else I've played so far? Probably because the quests are enemies, but anyway. That should be the eye. Yes, spider eye.
Hopefully one will be enough.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we just destroyed the rest of them.
Prepared the other ingredients by now.
Okay, are you done talking? Then let us go. Before I do that, I will actually go to the ball, though, thinking about it. But before that, I will go to Tabor and do the Blacksmith Blues, because I think... Oh, they're both going to end up taking me back to the hideaway anyway, so I might as well just do them both at the same time. New village, and Dravod's obelisk has been unlocked. Very nice.
Kicked out already?
No. This charmer ain't letting anyone through.
Why are the gates closed?
Chief's orders. No one's allowed in without his say-so. Not that I'd have let you in anyway. You look like trouble. I suggest you go home.
That's what I'm trying to do, you little prick. Ain't changed a bit, have you, Snotty?
No. It isn't. Blackthorn.
Long time no see, eh?
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, it was meant to be a surprise, but since you are so nicely, I'm here to see Zoltan, you fucking numbskull. Now let us through.
All right. Just don't go starting anything with the chief.
Yeah, I promise I won't throw the first punch. That good enough for you?
Go on then.
Much obliged.
So this is Dravozd. Not much going on, is there?
It's a smithing town. When I was a lad, you'd have to shout to be heard over the sound of hammer on anvil. Clive, you're good with people. You speak to Zoltan.
Hey, you ain't backing out now, are you?
There's a river of bad blood between me and the chief. But if someone can build me a bridge, then I'll cross it.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate it. It'll be near the forge on the hill. It was our master's. He'd have inherited it when I left.
The forge on the hill.
Good luck. You'll be needing it.
So you're telling me he is a nightmare to talk to?
Can't fire the forges. How are we going to earn our keep?
Oh yeah, there is that little problem. Because I've been destroying the mother crystals, there's no fire crystals left to use to power the forges. Whoops. Maybe shouldn't have done that.
Hotter! Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't melt butter, let alone iron.
Pardon the intrusion. I'm looking for the chief.
That'd be me.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'll bet it is. Keep the gates closed, I tell him. Well done, Snotty. You're not welcome here. Get out. Before things turn nasty.
Blackthorn's here.
What did you say?
He's traveled a long way to see you.
Yes, has he?
He's waiting. Down by the gates.
Then I suggest you take him with you when you leave.
Didn't you apprentice together?
So what if we did?
Fuck! We're getting nowhere. These bearers' flames are next to bloody useless.
We're never going to be able to fire up the forges unless we can find some new crystals.
I'm a busy man, as you can see, so do me a favor and piss off. Oh, and if you're struggling to find your way out, ask Blackthorn. That prick knows exactly where the exit is. He's not wanted here. And neither are you.
All right. I'm going.
Please, Chief, you've got to do something. If this keeps up, we'll be ruined.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm very tempted just to walk out the door and just not come back. But I know for a fact that Blackthorn's gonna want to help them because the forges aren't lighting. I bet that's going to be the thing, but you never know. Could be like me and just want to go.
Zoltan told you to piss off.
As a personal favor to him, yes.
Well, at least he didn't beat about the bush.
There'll be no talking him round. Not after what I did.
Which is what exactly? If we're to help, we need to know. What turned the village against you?
I left. Dravozd. Zoltan. The burden of leadership our dying master dropped in our laps. All of it. There are two kinds of smiths in this world, you see. My kind, who are in it for the love of the craft, who labour on a single piece from dawn to dusk to get it just right. And the other kind, who are in it for different reasons. People like Zoltan, whose work is quick and cheap. The kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades, reap the profit, and divvy it out among themselves. There wasn't a single day we weren't at each other's throats. And bit by bit, people started taking sides. You would have torn Dravos in half had it gone on. So, I left.
You didn't have to do that.
Zoltan's a better chief than I would have been. His way of doing things kept food on people's tables. Dravos prospered without me and my lofty ideals getting in the road. Until the crystals run out at any rate. Without magic to fire the furnaces, this place is as good as dead.
It depends on how you look at it, though. There's got to be other ways of making fire. We manage it in the Deadlands.
Thanks to Sid's ingenuity, yeah. He saw all of this coming. Knew crystals were the problem, not the solution. And spent years coming up with ways of doing without.
You know what I mean, though, right? Where there's a will, there's a way. What I'm trying to say is that it's not your fault. You couldn't have predicted this.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. I don't want to be the greatest smith alive just because I happen to be the last. Clive. Dravos won't last long without its furnaces. So, do you think it's time we shared Sid's bellows with the world? The way I see it, it's your decision to make.
Hold on, Blackthorn. Sid made those things for us. They give us an edge over the rest. And you'd be throwing it away.
All right. Do it. This place was your home. I won't abandon it to its fate. Sid's creations were never meant to be hoarded. It was only ever a matter of time before we shared them. Let this be another step on the road to freeing Valisthea from the prison of the Crystal's blessing. Dravos will show the world that it's possible. Wouldn't you agree, August?
When you put it that way, of course. It's like hearing Sid speak from beyond the grave.
Thank you, Clive.
Shall I go and fetch the plans, then?
I know I'm off by heart. I'll be needing some help, though. Building a furnace isn't exactly a one-man job. Do us a favour and round up anyone strong enough to lug a brick or two, would you, August?
All right, then.
And I've got a job for you too, Clive. Finding me some salamander skin. I need leather for the bellows and nothing else will withstand the heat. Luckily for us, salamanders feed out in the fields of Carava.
Time for a spot of hunting, then.
Yes, I get the fun job. Is there a teleport close? No, it's literally right there. Okay. I say literally right there. It's still 400 yards away. Bro, how far is this panther going to chase me? Jesus Christ. Right, because you're running this, you're getting your ass kicked. Or you could just, yeah.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
Anyway, salamander.
Over here! Go!
All he's done is blow fire. I'm expecting a melee attack so I can counter. Using the same two attacks. Disappointing. You might get up from the stagger, but you're not escaping, unfortunately. Goodbye. Salamander taken care of. This should pretty much be the end of Blackthorn's quest, though, to be honest. 4,500, 1,000 away, and I will be upgrading Judgment Bolt to its max. Alright, let's see this fancy new forge, I guess.
Any trouble finding the skin?
Nothing I couldn't handle.
This should be plenty. Right then, time to put these louds to work. If everyone pulls their weight, we'll be finished in no time.
Well, I'll be damned. I honestly didn't think it'd work. But it's hot enough, all right. And without a single crystal in sight.
You know what this means, don't you?
I do, yeah. Dravost is saved.
Sorry about earlier. I take back everything I said. That thing you built us is an honest-to-God's marvel. You saved our village.
It's Blackthorn you should be thanking. He oversaw the construction.
Give this to him, would you?
What is it?
Pet Cole's cinders. After he left, I spent years trying to eke the most out of our forges. That there was my answer. Chuck it in the fire, and your forge will burn hotter for longer, which will do wonders for your steel. Our secret for yours. Only fair. I've always envied Blackthorn. Since the day I became chief, I spent every spare moment trying to match up to the bastard. No amount of sleepless nights at the anvil will ever bridge that gap, though. He's a genius. Plain and simple. The man Dravost needed. But he took all his talent and left. Gifted and free. Is it any wonder I hate his guts?
The cinders would mean more coming from you.
I need to forgive him first. And that's not gonna happen.
Well, you know what they say. Oriflamme weren't built in a day and all that. These things take time. Especially when they involve two geezers who hold grudges tighter than their hammers. But what matters is, Blackthorn's got that twinkle back in his eye. And I'd call that a job well done.
So would I.
I reckon he's going to be at it a while yet, though, so why don't you head off without us? I'll see that the old git gets home safe and sound.
See that you both do. I'll save the cinders till then.
All right. It'll be a nice little surprise for him.
Which now means we're going back, because we have everything that we need for the hideaway stuff, so... Yeah, unless another hunt magically appears, then... I think we're just going to hand in the quest and we are done. Right, no more hunts have spawned in, which is something. But that could change when I hand in the side quest. So, we're going to start with you people. The medics.
Thank goodness you're back. Taya looks like she's about to collapse.
Is this what you needed?
Yes, it is. Thank you, Clive. I'm loath to give a patient Alicia, but Taya's right. Sometimes it's all we can do. A single dose dulls even the most agonizing pain, and all other sensation with it. It may be a gentle way to die, but it is death nonetheless. I wish there was another way.
How are you feeling?
Light, mid-here. Drifting on waves.
Good. Just relax. Let the waves carry you to a better place.
Thank you, Daya. I'm so proud of you.
He's gone. Thank you, Rodrigo. And you, Clive?
I'll see that he's properly laid to rest.
The man you helped today was my mentor, back in the Southern Isles, on the front lines of some meaningless war. I was still a child when they shipped me to their triage tents, to treat the wounded with my gift. But in such blighted lands, I was next to useless. Until he taught me the true physicker's art, that is.
An art we would be lost without.
Tears of mercy were his gift to the bearers of the world. A respite from the agony of the curse's end.
And a kindness Sid would have approved of.
You know as well as I what life is like for a bearer soldier. Marched from one battle to the next, never knowing which might be your last. A commander may care nothing for the bearer spent in his service. But my mentor's gift gave the dying one fleeting moment of tranquility before the end. I've no tears left, Clive. I've seen too many of my friends taken. Something needs to change. And we need to be the ones to change it.
And we will. I promise.
I hope so.
Not to be that guy, but you guys at the Hideaway are pretty much doing nothing at the minute whilst I'm killing literally gods. So, yeah. More support would be appreciated. If you could give me free potions, that would be absolutely brilliant. Ooh, quest rewards. Right, what is the new thing? Unless it's not telling me I've got a lot more. No, 2,500 ability points. I am not going to say no. Clutch mines, whatever they are. Genji gloves. Now that is an equipment I've not seen in a while. A fallen enigma as well. Bizarre, but the fact that there is 1,200 more renown I can earn, I'm wondering where the hell the quests and hunts are to do that. Because I'm literally getting like, what, 50 a quest at the minute or something like that? So, yeah. Either we're going to get some quests with a lot of renown for completing, or there's quite a bit of the game left. And I'm not sure which one it's going to be just yet. But anyway, Genji gloves. I'm actually looking forward to getting them again. Like I said, it's a piece of equipment. It's pretty cool for the Final Fantasy. Right, Cinders.
Gentlemen, I see you both made it home in one piece.
Yeah, well, we didn't want to outstay our welcome. The whole village turned out for a go on the bellows after you left. Everyone except Zoltan has. Didn't see eye nor hair of him.
Oh, but that reminds me. I have something for you.
Pick old Cinder. How'd you come by this? And you're sure he wanted me to have it?
I'm sure. He didn't say so, but I think he wants to forgive you.
Huh. Imagine that. Yeah. You know I could never leave this place, don't you? Every time you put on mail, you and the curse breakers are trusting me with your lives. There's no greater honor for a smith than that. I'm not about to go crawling back to Zoltan for forgiveness, but I will make good use of his cinder. And if that helps save even a single life, then he'll have my gratitude. What was it you said he called me? Huh? A genius? And he spent sleepless night trying to copy me, did he? Sounds like I better get to work. I've got a reputation to uphold.
It's good to see you back on form, Blackthorn.
I don't know how you pair put up with me sometimes, but I'm grateful all the same. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, about to put Zoltan back in his place.
Ain't got the art to tell him how similar they are. Stubborn bastards.
A little healthy competition should be good for him.
You're not wrong. Still, it's a shame him and Zoltan couldn't let bygones be bygones. No use grumbling about it now, though. Blackthorn's happy. Or as near to happy as he gets. And that's good enough for me.
The side quest is done. Yeah, look, I'm getting like 35. There's still like 2,100 missing. Ouroboros draft. Okay, so that's going to be a new belt. I need to find out. Okay, no, apparently it's all the recipes for Ouroboros. Or maybe it's just the belt. I don't know. We'll find out in a minute. Being as we are literally right here, I don't see where we can't see what we need to craft it. So. Happy as always. Cheers. Ouroboros. There it is. Stone tongue. I've got the comment over, but I have no idea where to get a stone tongue from. It's not that much better than what I've got currently, but still, more defense is always welcome. And for the braces, the Sons of Ouroboros. Oh, that's funny. I did get the wall flower though, so I'm literally after 2 more items, which I think will come very soon. Weapon-wise, I can't actually get anything better at the minute. I'll probably beat Odin and be able to make a new weapon from that. But yeah, at this present moment in time, I've got the best equipment I can get. No new hunts. Alright. No new side quests either, I imagine. No. In that case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly tidy up around the hideaway. I'm going to go talk to old guy over here first. Then I'll go see... Did I have any mail stuff? I have mail stuff, so I can see if there's anything new there, or if there's going to be a side mission hidden in there. Because they do like to hide side missions in there. Right, old guy.
Good morrow to you, my friend.
Yes, good morrow. Well, whatever.
I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them.
Yes, level up. Because there's a lot of things I've done since the last time I saw you. Living library.
There is a rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you.
Yes, Magitech. I'm kind of surprised with Magitech, unless this is literally the start of Magitech. Because, Fallen Civilization, highly advanced magical technology. So I'm wondering where this is set then. Because Magitech equipment is in the older Final Fantasy games. I've nearly completed this now, at this point.
Did you learn everything you needed?
Level 7's going to be the max then. But, yeah, like, Magitech was an ancient piece of technology used in, like, Final Fantasy 2 and 3, I think? It's like, it's quite advanced stuff. It's in Final Fantasy 14 as well, online. Like, in certain sections. But the best way to describe it, Magitech is literally technology that utilizes magic. Go figure. On our own terms, Karen. Yeah, okay, that's probably him saying thank you. Jote. Oh, that's Josh's thing. Yeah, Quinton for when we saved his stuff. A riddle. We've already read that from Sid. That was part of Mid's side quest. Alright, how many more slots do I have? Because this is it's a good indicator of how much I'm missing, which is a lot by the looks of it. So, I'm coming up to endgame, but I'm not quite there yet, is what I'm hearing. And because this is technically still part of the side main story, in a way, I'm going to return to the Ironworks and see what Mid actually has to say, because I think there will be a warning before I go chasing Odin anyway. So, let's find out.
Clive? My dad had it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Can we catch them?
The Ainayar's one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise! And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
Clive, what do you know of Barnabas Tharm?
Only what the bards sing. That he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must.
The light! I thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
Mid! Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
Bollocks! All hands! Man your stations!
Everyone with me? Here they come!
Are we having a proper ball with all five? Yeah, all five of them are going to be fighting. Anyway. I'll just use that. Zap, zap, zap. And more lightning bolts, because why not?
How are we doing, Mid? I thought you said that ship was fast!
Check out a big horde of them.
Old? I haven't felt this alive in 20 summers! Come on, then! Which of you lot fancies...
Ogre killer, don't fly yourself. I'm gonna say, I'm waiting for enemies at this point. Big mission again. I'm gonna take out these guys first. Okay. Stagger, and you will die very shortly. I wonder if I can go straight into a stagger. Almost. Poor guy's been stun locked. I don't care what your special ability is, you're gonna die straight away. Oh, that was yeah, he basically got annihilated. I need to do Judgment Bolt when I get a moment.
That was easy enough.
All right, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
You heard the captain. Clive?
But I thought he was...
Confounded. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
Up for another round?
Of course we are. Right, Lord Rosfield? My boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner. Always on my hands. No matter, heads will roll, all the same.
Mate, new plan! You leave, we follow!
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor! Engine's dead slow ahead!
Well, this isn't what I expected, but sure. Are you sure? These enemies will not fall easily as I used one ability and killed 3 of them. Okay, and they can use all the abilities.
As long as it takes. Unless you have a better.
I've already killed at least 5 of the bastards. Fuck it. Let's do the lot.
I like your attitude, that's exactly what I'm thinking, just kill a lot of them. While they're not merged into one being, I can definitely deal with this. And let's take you all on a journey, shall we? Oh, this feels so nice. Just casually slapping aside what would have been a boss like a while back. Obviously not the boss, but you know. Yeah, let me kill more. I'm going for a record. Ba, 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 ba. Pretty much done.
Right, run for it!
I was actually expecting him to do like some super huge jump, but never mind, close enough.
Engine full ahead! And hold on tight!
What do you want?
That's quite a mess you've made. And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
Now back to your stations! Every bell spent treading water puts another league between us and the galleon.
I don't suppose Mid has a spare engine? Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted. Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye. And they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ha! You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something. On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless. Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Brandalar can provide them. Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Good luck, Uncle. And may fair winds attend you.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my back. Cheerio! Oh, yeah. Do keep up, my boy.
Well, we can't have him showing us up now, can we?
We would never hear the end of it.
Grigg, have mercy. All this. What have I done?
My lord.
I was wondering if it's going to kick me back to the open sea or the map, I suppose. But this is where I'm going to leave the part, because I have the feeling next is going to be the Odin fight, basically. So, yeah, if you like the part, remember to leave a like and comment down below, and I shall see you all in the next episode.